Caitlin Clark won't join new Unrivaled League with 2 roster slots still open. Report. Unrivaled rosters announced as decision made on Caitlin Clark after $1 million offer. Founded by Nafisa Collier and Brianna Stewart, Unrivaled is a new women's basketball league that will pit teams against one another in 3x3 format during the WNBA offseason. It was reported Unrivaled, the 3-on-3 league co-founded by WNBA stars, was going after Clark hard. ESPN reported Caitlin Clark won't be a part of the 36-player Unrivaled Basketball League, which still has 2 wildcard slots to fill for its first season. The first rosters for new women's basketball league Unrivaled have been announced. The league will tip off for its inaugural season in January, but the club selection process took place on Wednesday to divide up the 34 players, who each are guaranteed a $250,000 salary for the 8-week season. The club selection serves as Unrivaled's version of a draft. According to the league, 34 of its 36 players are organized into groups based on their position, allowing for the league's 6 head coaches to collaboratively work together to create the most balanced teams. The coaches won't learn which team they will take charge of until after the selection process has concluded. 2 close friends of Clark, Kate Martin and Lexi Hull, are also a part of the league, which led many to speculate Unrivaled is trying to bring in familiar faces to entice Clark to join. Clark has had a busy off-season, despite reportedly not joining this league. She was a part of the Annika LPGA Tournament Pro-Am, where she showed off her golf skills, while being announced as a guest speaker at a Women's Sports Awards luncheon on February. For to celebrate Nationals Girls and Women in Sports Day, 2 of the league's 36 players have not been announced and are listed as wild cards. Here are the rosters. Laces Basketball Club, Kate Martin, Kayla McBride, Kelsey Plum, Courtney Williams, Alyssa Thomas, Stephanie Dolson, head coach Andrew Wade, Lunar Owls Basketball Club, Natasha Cloud, Skylar Diggins-Smith, Alicia Gray, Nafisa Collier, Shakira Austin, 1 wildcard entry unknown, head coach DJ Sackman, Miss Basketball Club, Dejanai Carrington, Jewel Lloyd, Courtney Vandersloot, Brianna Stewart, Aaliyah Edwards, Rikia Jackson, head coach Phil Handy, Phantom Basketball Club, Jackie Young, Marina Mabry, Tiffany Hayes, Sata Sabali, Brittany Griner, 1 wildcard entry unknown, head coach Adam Harrington, Rose Basketball Club, Kalia Copper, Chelsea Gray, Lexi Hull, Angel Reese, Brittany Sykes, Azura Stevens, head coach Nola Henry, Vinyl Basketball Club, Eric Ogunbowl, Ryan Howard, Jordan Canada, Ray Burrell, Dearica Hamby, Aaliyah Boston, head coach Teresa Weatherspoon. Will Caitlin Clark play in Unrivaled? According to Unrivaled President of Basketball Operations Luke Cooper, teams with wild card berths can recruit any player outside the league, including Caitlin Clark. The Indiana Fever guard reportedly received a $1 million offer to play in the league, but wanted to take time off from the sport to rest and recuperate ahead of the 2025 WNBA season. It will be interesting to see if the reigning Rookie of the Year will be enticed into joining come January. Unrivaled President Alex Bazell recently addressed the rumors over Clark, telling Sportico, "We're always going to have a roster spot for Caitlin Clark. We're not applying a full court press the way people think. She knows that we have a spot for her when she's ready." Who are the unrivaled wild cards? Lunar Owls Basketball Club and Phantom Basketball Club finish the club selection with 5 players on their respective rosters. Both teams need 1 more player to complete their teams. That 1 spot is currently listed as wild card. Here is how Unrivaled President of Basketball Operations Luke Cooper explained the wild card spots during club selection. "I will speak on Pod D and the wild card. This isn't a content play that we're going to pull out on December 15th and be like, guess what, Laces? You guys get XYZ player, right? We're going to try to fill those spots with the best players that we can. Basically, It's going to lead to two teams having the ability to go sign someone. So they still have a chance to be really, really good players, but those players are not signed yet and can go either way. Someone's got to start recruiting, basically. How Unrivaled club selection works. Here is how the Unrivaled club selection process works. As explained by the league, players are organized into pods. All Unrivaled players are grouped by position into 6 pods, with each pod featuring a variety of players. This setup ensures talent is balanced, and that each club has a diverse range of players. Collaborative coaching process. Our 6 head coaches will work together to select one player from each pod for each of the 6 clubs. They'll focus on creating well-rounded, competitively balanced rosters while keeping an eye on exciting player combos that fans, like you, want to see in action. The mystery twist. Here's the catch. None of the coaches will know which club is theirs until after all 6 rosters are fully set. This will ultimately ensure fairness and keep everyone on their toes. One of the biggest things Unrivaled fans want to know is what team their favorite player is going to be on. So here's how we're going to select the rosters for our 6 basketball clubs. Players will be divided into 6 pods. Pod A, B, C, D, E, and F. From there, our 6 head coaches will work together and begin assigning one player from each pod to one of the 6 clubs. As they work through each pod, they will be looking to create the most equal and competitively balanced rosters possible, while also looking for exciting player combinations that you, the fans, want to see play together. The key here is each coach won't know which team is theirs until after all the clubs are set, so they have to make sure the players are distributed evenly. By the end of it, we'll see the reveal of the 6 basketball clubs and their head coach. Which players do you want to see playing together on Unrivaled? And just remember, nothing's off. But WNBA fans are buzzing with the belief that Caitlin Clark has signed up for Unrivaled after a teasing announcement. It then slyly suggests workers take time off between 11 a.m. and 11:22 a.m. Eastern Time, a potential nod to Clark's number 22 jersey. The letter goes on to say, let's be clear, this is not just another roster announcement. This is the moment that sets the foundation for the inaugural season of the new, star-studded 3v3 league. Tipping off on January 17th, 2025 in Miami and airing on TNT and Max. If it hasn't become abundantly clear yet, you may want to consider creating a calendar hold with a reminder for yourself. The announcement has left basketball fans salivating at the prospect of Clark's involvement. Many also believe Aja Wilson, another who wears 22, will be part of the final roster. One fan replied, "CC must be playing. 22-minute video? She has to be playing." Another asked, "Wait, why is this a 22-minute video?" A third said, 22-minute video is a clue? Aja and Caitlin. A minority of fans raised concerns over Clark's potential involvement, though. One said, "If Caitlin joins Unrivaled, I will be hugely disappointed. If she gets injured and it interferes with the WNBA 2025 season, I will definitely stop watching the WNBA." Speaking about Clark's potential involvement, Unrivaled President Alex Bazell said earlier this month, "We're not applying a full-court press the way people think. We are letting her decompress from basketball. She knows that we have a spot for her when she's ready. We have an obligation to continuously add the best of the best wherever we can." If Clark has indeed signed a $1 million contract, would significantly surpass her base salary during her debut season with Indiana, which saw her earn $76,535. The majority of her earnings stem from endorsements with high-profile companies such as Swoosh, State Farm, Gatorade, Wilson, Bose, and Buick.
If you've made it this far and are enjoying the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on all notifications. We know watching this video takes some of your time, and we appreciate you.